Alrighty, welcome back to more Trailmakers, and today I'm going to be showing you one of my absolute favorite, or one of my favorite prop aircraft from World War II. This is the Bf-109 G6, and I'll be showing off I guess you could say it's technically a variant of the G6, but I'll show you that in a different episode. But yeah, here we have the 109 G6. So, of course, the 109 has very narrow landing gear, and I used a pretty interesting combination. So, under this, where the guns are piston glitched, there's an NOR gate and an XOR. The NOR allows uh, the landing gear to look angled as it would be on the 109, and the XOR allows the landing gear to actually fold up, and the one back here that folds up just via, basic control in the block itself. Along here on the back, how I got this nice slanted look that you would... I honestly didn't think of doing that before, but now that I've seen it, I'm like, yeah, it looks pretty nice. Then, of course, this is actually a much different version than it was originally, because originally on this, I didn't have a block-built one-wide tail. So, yeah, this is kind of like an improved version of what it used to be. So, yeah, enough stalling. Let's get in the air. No, let's not do a first-person takeoff. So, this thing is actually pretty dang fast. I think it goes 480 top speed. Yeah, it goes pretty dang quick. Okay. Oh, I can't get my guns on target. Gotta get rid of these pesky space pirates. Ah! Ow! 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 Oh wait, I forgot. I don't want to get pilot sniped. We don't want that to happen. Okay. Around this way. Oh, he's giving me a nice profile though. Oh, he just did a like 23G maneuver right there. That's, I'm sure. Actually, that's curious, because, of course, like, botnets are, like actual, like, robots, like AI and such, but I guess that I never thought about that. Are the space pirates also, like, robots, or are they actual, like, are they an NPC we will meet later on in, like, a future campaign? I never thought about that. Though I hope they do that. That's why I hope they do. But yeah, this thing is quite amazing. I would say, originally I had it turn a bit slower just for more of like, I guess like a cinematic sort of look when it's like pulling around. Of course, I want this thing to have an accurate amount of guns, so there's 2 smart cannons, which would represent the 13 mils on the G6, and a minigun for the 20 mils, which, I guess it kind of makes sense, but not like the most sense. Okay, pulling around. Man, Trailmakers really is just turn fighting. Actually, that's not true. I'd say Trailmakers does have sort of mechanics in place that makes energy fighting sort of a thing, but you just have so many thrusters in your build, you'll never really be forced into an energy fight. So yeah, it's something that you'll rarely to never see. Oh, I lost my panels. Interesting. Also, comment down below if you would like to see me play War Thunder, because that is a game I actually do kind of enjoy doing for the channel. Because I've been trying to. I think I just stopped doing War Thunder because I was actually losing my mind. a- as a as a War Thunder player does. But yeah, the the G6 is also one of my favorite planes to use in War Thunder, though it isn't my top favorite. My top favorite vehicle to use in War Thunder is actually the Russian. It's the Russian Lag 366. All the Lag planes actually. It's just such an amazing aircraft. It has. Okay, I don't want to make this about the lag. I'll build a lag in Trailmakers so I can talk about it. But yeah, more on the G6. I think the G6 could top out at like, I want to say like 640 to 60 kilometers per hour realistically. So though if we're going by realistic performance, I think in a straight line for airspeed and such, it would only go low altitudes. I'm gonna guess probably around 400 to 540. Then again, I'm just going off of what I know from my experience playing 109s. Oh, that's bad. We are in a flat spin. That is bad. Okay, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I was about to go into a rant about why I hate how planes control in War Thunder, but that's just me. It's okay. Well, now I have to get into it. Sorry. But yeah, my least favorite thing is that when your plane is put into a flat spin in War Thunder, the pilot, for some reason, since you're going at such a low speed, he decides, oh, I need to kick the rudder in one direction to gain more speed. But conveniently, the rudder always forces you into the flat spin, so you can't recover from it, even if you're trying. And it also locks you out of using your roll controls for whatever reason. Okay, I need to calm down. But it's a bit annoying. I'm not gonna lie. It's almost as annoying as I find the salve in War Thunder. And if you know what the salve is in War Thunder, it's the only reason why I don't. And you know what? I just got back into playing War Thunder, and the guy just put the salve back on the market. It's almost like they don't want me to play their game. Ah. Okay, we're fine. I knew I was gonna be fine. I bet you panicked. Totally didn't think I was about to be kamikaze attacked. Actually, now thinking about it, there are a few Japanese planes I want to make. Okay. I was gonna be like, watch this. I'm about to do a hitless run on all these planes. Okay, I'm just gonna get this last little group, then I'll do another detailed look at this thing, just in case you want a better look at it. You know what, I should really make turntable thing, like a display turntable that I can just show off the build. Okay, that spooked me a bit. There are also flaps on this for combat, as you can see there. There are flaps, but I don't know if they actually help with anything. I kind of tried seeing it while I was making this, if it actually did anything. Actually, let's test that. Let's fly in a straight line and see what it does. Even though the point of flaps is for, I think it's for better either turn time or better handling at low speeds while in a dogfight. I think the second of those options might be the truest. Okay, these guys. Bunch of chumps. Okay, so we have flying normally. This thing flies super straight. I actually was really fiddling with this thing to make sure it was functioning properly. So normal with flaps. Nothing happened. Actually, wait, no, that might not be true. Okay, let's do this. So okay. So loop normally, or full sideways on turn normal. Let's do 2 loops. Okay, so we held around like 250 kilometers per hour. Now, with the flaps. Oh! I feel the speed retention was actually a bit better there. Maybe I'm crazy because I kind of like floundered a little bit on the first set of turns, but yeah, I think that actually does kind of make a difference. Okay, we gotta take this thing in for a proper landing, though I think these flak cannons have a different idea. Okay, let's take her in, set her down, landed. Hit the brakes. Well, yeah, there would be brakes on this actually. Okay, set her down. There we go. So the 109 G6, by far one of my favorite planes that has ever been made. I think the only plane that actually beats that out is probably the B-24 Liberator or the P-40 Warhawk, which was my original favorite plane. As a wee youngin. Why am I talking like this? But yeah, so just one last look around of this thing, just in case you wanna. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I'm sure you were very interested in that. Alright, on the other side of the wings, I also use these intakes to try and replicate the 109 intakes. I kind of want to, like, I already thought of, like, a way I could get that to look more accurate, so it doesn't look like there's a gap in between. I have actually a very good idea for that, but it would definitely tamper with the speed, so I'm not sure if I'll actually let that line up. Oh, it wouldn't. Wait, would it? Where's that line up? Lines up with the back. No, it wouldn't work, based on how this thing has been assembled. But yeah, that just about does it for this episode. If you liked it, please do consider dropping a like, and hopefully this video has earned your subscription. But anyway, in the next episode, I'll be showing what is essentially the twin Mustang of Bf-109s. So yeah, hope to see you in the next episode. Goodbye.